Hey, yo, peace. Black man, what's happening? Now, this one I'm going to take my time with. And the image you see on my screen, right? Barack Obama. You know, Father Time hasn't been treating him too good. And you know what? If you've been manipulating your people for so long as he has, lying to him, siding with Sleepy Joe, supporting Kamala, Father Time, he'll treat you like that too. Father Time, he likes a man to be a man, be a strong man. I understand this life is tough, but you got to have some principles. You got to stand 10 toes being a man. And in America, when you're a man and you're a black man, nobody talks about the balls it takes to be a black man. Listen, nobody talks about that. A real black man, not Tyrone, not Pookie, not Mitch, not Ace. A real black man. It's tough. But see, I'm making this one because Simp Bama, right? Simp Bama over here is shaming young black men into supporting Kamala Harris. And you know what? I will be the first person to say it. And I said it before in my older videos. I don't vote. I never will vote. Listen, our vote as the American people is like high school. Real life is like high school. Our vote as the American people only shows who is the crowd favorite. So the same way how you guys voted for best dress in high school, or you voted for most popular person in high school, you voted for the prom king and prom queen, that's all it is. Your vote means nothing. The electoral votes mean everything. And guess what? Right now, those electoral votes mean Trump is going to win. Now, Simp Bama over here is shaming young black men into voting for Kamala. Voting for her for what? Again, let me say it. I'm going to be the first one to say it. If I were to vote, I wouldn't vote for Kamala for the simple fact, and I'm going to stand on it, because she is a black woman. I don't want to see a black woman running the country. I don't want to see a woman in position of power over the country, period. Let alone a black woman? Come on. Come on. Are you asking to be a failure? Are you asking to end up in last place? Are you guys, listen, they already inviting in the invaders. Black women are going to open up the gates wide open. Wide open. And see, one thing with the Democratic Party that I have a big problem with, and you know what? From the age of 8 years old, right? If I'm not mistaken, maybe 9. When Barack Obama first became president in 2008, I was about 9 years old. I told my mother, I said, listen, I'm going to vote Republican. Back then, I had no real understanding of, Democrat and Republican. I just knew blue versus red. Blacks voted blue, whites voted red. That's all I knew. I didn't understand politics back then. But even back then, I made jokes to my mother saying, listen, I'm going to vote Republican. I'm going to vote Republican. And now that I'm 25 years old and I have a black man, the former president of the United States, shaming me and other young men who look like me to vote for a woman who don't give a fuck about me. Why would I do that? And not to mention, she don't give a damn about me. When Barack Obama was president, he didn't give a F about me. Man, listen, I remember back then, I was watching Boondocks, and I thought it was cool. Riley said, listen, my president black, my Lambo blue, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, that was so cool to me back then. And I'm like, yo, now that I'm 25, I'm like, yo, forget this. They want you to, listen, Democrats want you to support them all because you're black. If you go ask the typical average American on the street, why should I vote Democrat as a black man? And you ask another black person that, because you're black. Huh? Listen, I don't know about you guys. Maybe because I'm young. Maybe because, the way I live my life, whatever these policies or whatever these quote unquote presidents, politicians, these public figures put into place, it doesn't really affect my life. So the fact that they get up on these podiums and lie and lie and lie, and people still get up there and vote for these people for what? Everything they say is garbage. Everything they say is ball cap. Ball cap. See, black voters, it sounds petty. Imagine framing your voters based on skin color. Man, come on, it's a form of segregation. The Democrats seem to love this. I don't understand why. Listen, as a black man, I'm pissed. Politicians think I should vote for a black woman because I'm black. If Barack Obama didn't help us, how could Kamala help us? Listen, pretty much ever since Jim Crow, and Joe Biden said it too, if you're not black, I'm sorry, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. That's what Joe Biden said. Ever since Jim Crow laws, you're dumb victims, vote for us and we'll take care of you. That's how they look at black people. Come on. Come on. And see, again, I said to myself, bro, I'm not voting for Kamala Harris. I'm not voting for Trump either. But it's funny, right? I had a conversation with a young woman about a month ago, and she wanted to talk politics. I didn't want to talk them, but she still forced me into the conversation. Well, she still egged me on. Let me not say force. She still egged me on into having it. And you know what? Honestly, I'm at the point of my life as a black man. Listen, I understand as a black man, when you have an opinion, when you have balls, listen, black women, they can't stand it, but they love it at the same time. People as a whole can't stand it, but they love it at the same time, because as a black man, they already know how hard it is for you to speak your motherfucking mind. I don't want to curse too much, but they know how hard it is. As a black man, if you stand on your 10 toes and you let your dick hang and swing and you let your balls hang, man, come on, bro. Listen, they hate to see it, but they love it. Because, listen, as the original man, the name of my channel, listen, you know who you are. They know what power you hold. They know, as a black man, what I stand on is solid. What I stand on is solid. But see, even in the conversation, listen, the shorty told me, oh, you sound like a Republican. The things she asked me, and how I view certain things, I guess is from the perspective of a Republican. If that's what it is, I mean, it is what it is. Again, I'm not really too, liberal or conservative. I'm not really into politics. I mean, I'm not trying to be radical or whatever, but check this out. Notice how Barack Obama doesn't give a single reason to vote for her. He doesn't offer a single policy that will make any black man's life better. It's just a pathetic shaming tactic. Like, come on. Shaming language? Come on, man. Come on, man. You telling me how to vote because of my melanin? Like, come on, man. What are you guys doing, man? Still dealing with them. And see, as a black man, again, they don't want you to speak your mind. I told you guys in multiple videos, the whole point with the Willie Lynch doctrine, the man specified it in the letter. He said, listen, you reverse the roles. You put black women out front. And she's strong and independent. You put the black man behind her. Yeah, he's strong, but he's mentally weak. And see, as a black man, black women view you as weak. Yes. Come on. Let's keep it a stack. It doesn't matter if you're from the Caribbean, you're from Africa. Listen, my parents are from the islands. It don't listen. It doesn't matter where you're from. What's your ethnic background? If you are a black man in America, black women view you as weak. Just keep it a stack. I don't care what you guys are talking about. You guys don't even know what kind of conversations black women have about you behind your back or in the privacy of other black women. Listen, so many black women probably disrespect you on a regular basis. You think it's normal. Listen, that's why I tell you guys, yo, why you keep dealing with them, man? I just made a video. I'm no longer interested. It's real out here, bro. It's really real. Again, not one policy has any. Listen, what policy has Kamala Harris even offered out her mouth? I'm not into politics. I don't even watch TV. Anything I hear about what's going on in the news or what's going on in American politics, whatever, I see it from my phone. I get a quick glimpse. I might read a little quick article, but I don't really know much about what's going on, man. I can care less about these politics. It's just so funny to me how people are so entrenched in this stuff, man. And you know what? I was in DC, over the weekend, and I was reading I forgot the actual letter or whatever. I was reading whatever document that was next to the Lincoln Memorial, and he was saying how, listen, at one point in the country, 1/8 of the country were slaves, and it was a whole dispute over the North and the South over slavery and whatever. And I'm like, you know what? It's funny how I'm standing here in the district on federal property. I'm looking around, I see all these people, all of these Indians, all of these Hajits, Fez. I see Connor walking around everywhere. This one Connor walked past me and said, listen, this right here is American heritage. I'm like, yo, I started laughing because I'm like, yo, bro, do you not realize my people built this my people built this monument you're standing on? It's crazy, right? And I'm like, yo, you know what? As a black man in this country, man, what they want you to do is shut up and obey. That's what they want you to do. And you know what? I said it before. Hold on. Before I get into that, big ups to the black man I met out there in Maryland, man. Big ups to you, man, because I had a conversation with him and he said, man, listen, black women are going to take over if Kamala Harris win. I said, listen, bro, somebody told me that same thing too, and that came out the mouth of a black woman. If Kamala Harris win, black women are going to go crazy. And I mean, in my videos, I told you, black man, listen, if you live down south, yo, get up out of there. Get up out of there. I'm telling you, if Kamala Harris win, black women are going to go crazy. You think black men were oppressed back in slavery? Yeah, listen, you was oppressed by Connor. You was oppressed by the slave master. Now your new slave master will be black women. And listen, Tyrone, Pookie, whatever you want to call these dudes, listen, his time is coming. No, I'm telling you. It's real, black man. It's really real. If you have to shame people into voting for someone, that's called manipulation. And it proves that Democrats can't stand on the failed policies they have resort to manipulation tactics. Again, last time I checked, the only thing that Democrats care about is Section 8, EBT welfare. You know what I mean? Like transgenderism, homosexuality, LB, like come on, like the rainbow community. Come on, man. I don't care about that stuff. And listen, that whole rainbow stuff, blame Barack Obama. Barack Obama turned his back on the people and he branched out to a community of people in order to win. He's the reason for the whole faggot problem. Listen, I have to say it, man. Forget YouTube guidelines, bro. And that stuff is bad. It's bad in the black community. You know what I'm saying? So the reality is, you guys are voting for the enemy. You guys think Connor is the enemy, which he is, okay? But your new enemy looks just like you. And her name is Kamala Harris. It's black women. They've always been against you. Listen. The reality is, guys, as a black man, I make this content for a black man. You can do what you want to do. Again, I have my opinion. You have your opinion. And you know what? I'm not going to fight you guys on your opinion. Do what you want to do. But you know, I know what I'm talking about because I can just foresee it, dude. I've had those conversations. I met the people. And I'm telling you, man, yo, if Kamala Harris win, be prepared, black man. Be prepared. Again, black women are only voting for Kamala Harris for the simple fact that she is a woman that does not identify as black. So hold on. You have two mulatto people talking down on black men? Because last time I checked, Barack Obama isn't even a full black man. Kamala Harris is half Indian. And she identifies as an Indian woman. So you have two mulatto people talking down on black men. See, listen, that's why the Democrats are so goddamn stupid. And because they're stupid and they think black people are stupid and they think black men are even stupider, and because you have the matriarch black women who run the black community, black men follow. Listen, even Hitler said, you go after the women first and then the children, and then the men will soon follow. The men will soon follow. It's true. And no community, no race can go above the women. The women have the reproductive system. So if I've been talked about it, man. Black women are breeding out intelligence. Black women are looking for low IQ men. Black women are having sex with thugs. 75, 80% of black women get pregnant by a bum. Listen, I'm gonna prove my point on this, right? I had a black woman tell me how I believe her son or grandkids or grandson will be this tall dude, you know, with all this facial hair or whatever. Right? But the father was like a bum or, you know, some guy in prison or something like that. And I'm like, so you're glorifying the kid's genetics that he'll probably be tall or whatever, but he doesn't have a man in his life to raise him. Well, I'm like, yo, that's what they strive for. So I'm telling you, black women, they operate in a way where, and I mean, it's crazy. It was said to you guys in the doctrine. He said it will be self-fueling. It will be an axis that turns on its own orbit. Listen, black women are playing the slave master all over. It's just that you guys forgot who pulls all the strings. She's nothing more than a race soldier. And I'm telling you guys, if you vote for her, black men, be prepared to be oppressed. You will be back on that plantation. You may have left and went up north, which I tell all black men to do. Listen, if you don't go up north, go to the West Coast. I understand the demographics are a little bit different. You're not going to see a whole bunch of black men. You'll see small pockets, but listen, click up. Click up. You know what I'm saying? Do something. I'm telling you, black men, if you live in the South, specifically Atlanta, if you live in the South, but specifically Atlanta, oh, trust me, black men, listen, if Kamala win, you better be prepared. But again, you know, I'm a young man saying this, bro. So who knows how older black men really feel about this? All I know is I'm not being shamed into voting for somebody because, oh, her skin looks black. What? You know, if liberals told white America, if you don't vote for Donald Trump, you're not white. Wow, we would never hear the end of this. White America would go crazy. I'm telling you, listen, there's some black men, they'll vote for black women just to get black pussy. I'm telling you, man, some of these simps are the don't listen, these simps are the most dangerous guys ever, bro. See, I say they're dangerous because they're guys who won't give up. You know, after seeing so much, again, I'm 25. So I know black men who are like 40, 60. These guys, they saw a whole lot more. And the black women have always been treacherous, dude. Always turned the back on you, bro. And for you guys to still vote for them, you still want to date them, you still want to sleep with them. It's just so funny to me, man. It's like, yo, why won't these brothers give up? Losing must feel good. Coming in last place must feel good. Because I just don't understand. That's all you can do with black women is lose. Hey, you know, it's tough. You know, I want black men to, get it. But it is what it is, man. Like I said, not one policy, bro. Barack Obama hasn't mentioned anything. Man, listen, one thing I don't like that Kamala Harris does is it's that weird grin, like that kind of fake smile. Like, you can tell she's nervous. You can tell she's nervous. She's not ready for that, bro. Being president, she was a terrible vice president. And the stuff I heard about her from Californians, specifically the ones in San Francisco, they hate her. Man, black men, listen. I say, pull your vote. Black men, pull your vote. If anything, I can't tell guys what to do, but listen, if I say anything, pull your vote. Don't vote for Trump, and damn sure don't vote for Kamala Harris. Pull your vote. Let's see if black men pull their vote. Let all black women go and vote. Black men, pull your vote, and let's see who wins. I'm out. Peace.